Hello everybody, this is Scooter with Alabama Backyard Wrestling, and today some of us got really bruised and banged up from our last match because it really got crazy. If you haven't watched it, please go back and watch it. We do have a new Intercontinental and Hardcore Champion. I'm not going to tell you who that was. Today we were trying to recover because we did get really hurt somewhat. But I wanted to show you what we did today. As many of you know, my dad bought me a Tahoe, and today, I discovered that wherever he bought it from, they did something very unusual. It had a red amp wire in it, and it had to be more than a 10 or 12 gauge wire. So we took it out, and to take it out, we had to pull it. This is our new one. As you can see, it ain't, it ain't tied for one. We're going to leave it like that. We ran it right through there. This is where the old one came. This is a new one. The rubber piece, when we were putting this on, fell off, but I think it'll be fine. I got to unscrew. Whenever you're doing any kind of work, like when you're going to hook up like a radio or an amp, always make sure that you take the ground off. We're not going to do anything because we're still waiting for stuff to come. Well, anyway, we had to take all this plastic off. Like, we took this off, all this off. We had to slide the cable underneath there. And then when we were doing that, we slid this one off. This one doesn't want to go into place, but I don't really care because I don't never open this much. But then we ran it, the positive wire, and my seat belts are hid. I tried to do this earlier, but we ran it underneath the seat, right in there. You can't see it, and it plugs in right here. I don't know if I got these hooked in right or not because they were red and black, and I guess I'll have to look and see if I did or not. I believe I did. And I think red's top and white's on the bottom. And then we got it. We got that's ground, that's remote, that's positive. And it's all hooked up. That's what we did today. We did that. And now I'm going to shut the door. And we had to run the new wire there because the old wire, it wasn't connected. Like, it was here and it was cut off. So whoever my dad got the car from, they cut it off and they put it there. So I was just like, okay, that don't make no sense. Why would they cut half that off? I said they should have just left it on there and let the people know, hey, it's optional. But they didn't. So that's what we discovered. And we were going to replace the RCA wires. Now this gets interesting. And this is something that I've never seen done before, but somebody did it, and I guess they had their reasons for doing it. But I'm going to lift up this seat and let you see what they did here. Okay, this is the remote wire. This runs to your radio, and it plugs in to the radio thing. This is your RCA wire. Somebody taped these together, and they ran it here, and it goes underneath there. And then it goes through here, and it goes up through there, and it goes all through here from what I can see. See, it goes right there. And then if you pull this down, you can see they ran it up that way, and it goes up through there, and it plugs into the radio harness that goes in the radio. Now, to take the radio off, it's you got to pull this off. But we haven't got the radio. We're waiting for it. We ordered it from Walmart. So yeah. Yeah, I just noticed that. I didn't know. I didn't even realize that thing has arm wrench. It looks like it's bent. But yeah, everybody, that's what we did today. We're taking it easy. You know, after that match we had, I'm gonna lock the doors now. But yeah, we were gonna run new RCA wires and discovered we couldn't because the RCA wires and the remote wire all ran up through there. Now, you're probably thinking the same thing am I doing. Well, Scooter, how do you know that they didn't cut the wires in the on the RCA plugs and on the remote? The remote wire, it's just, I'm sure they didn't. On the RCA, I don't know. I'm hoping to God they didn't, because that would be just terrible if they did, because that means I would have to run a whole new RCA plugs, and since they're all tied together, I would have to go ahead, strip the remote wire, and I would have to pull out all that from the amp and redo it all, and that would be a pain. So I'm hoping that we don't have to do that. I'm gonna go down here and show you what happened to the cage. It really got, we didn't put the big one on. As you can see, this is the door one. We left that one off. We're gonna go down here. We got new next door neighbors now, so I can't let Molly out, you know, because she'll run in their yard, so I have to keep her locked in the pen now. I'm gonna have to get a long leash, I guess, and let her run around like that. But if you didn't watch it, you should watch it, because it was an excellent match, and you're never going to believe who won and how they won, because I couldn't believe it. I was more pissed than anybody, but it is what it is, y'all. But I'm in the ring, and as you can see, it took a beating. We had all these, as you remember, we had all 3 of these zip tied. We ended up breaking them, and the side came off. It's laying on the ground. We're gonna have to re-zip tie some of these. I'm gonna have to zip tie them onto something a little bit more sturdier, because I only had them zip tied onto the fence. We're gonna have to probably zip tie them, I'm thinking, to this bar, and we'll probably have to do the same with that one. But we're not gonna be doing that today. Nuh-uh. We'll probably wait and do that tomorrow. The bear got lacerated. The bunny got lacerated really bad. It is what it is, y'all. But yeah, like I said, I might get some, I don't really have nothing else to do, so I might go and get some zip ties, and I'm going to try to fix these. I'm going to try to put one around this bar, put one there, put one right here, put one there, around that bar, put one on that bar, and I'm probably going to try to do the same. I'm going to try to zip tie the bars if I can. Like right here, if we can zip tie that bar, that would be great, because then I know it wouldn't go nowhere. This one is alright. This one didn't budge, y'all. It was mostly this side that gave us the trouble. And I think next time, like I said, we're going to zip tie it to that bar. We're going to zip tie it around that pole. And we're probably going to put another zip tie around there. Right down there. We're not going to put on the top piece, but like I said, we do have another pay-per-view coming up, and all the belts will be on the line. So really, whoever won has to hope that they win at the bank, because locked in the bank, because if they don't, they're going to lose all their belts, and it could be anybody that wins. And this will be our first ever 4-belt champion at Alabama Backyard Wrestling, and the Gladiators are very happy about this, because nobody's ever won 4 belts. I think we've done 2 or 3, but anyway, you can see this thing's laying on the ground. if you don't know how it got knocked on the ground, please go back and watch our video. You'll see how it got knocked down on the ground. But I'm probably going to go in the house here, get some zip ties and fix this because it might storm tomorrow. And see, this is how we did some of them. We did that one. We put one right there. We put one right there. I'm going to put one right there. There, just to make sure it's nice and sturdy, because I don't want this thing going anywhere. Because the bear almost got lucky and won. Matter of fact, he did get lucky. Very lucky. But we're going to put one around there. We'll put one around there. And hopefully it won't go nowhere. It sucks, but it is what it is. And we're gonna, our trampoline is doing okay. You know, it's I just wanted to show you that we didn't lay at home and do nothing. We've been taking it easy, but we did have to do that to the car. The car, you know, it does what it does. It's supposed to get me back and forth to work, and it does. But yeah, we're gonna go, and we're gonna get some zip ties, and we're gonna zip tie this, and we're gonna try to get this side back up later on. But like I said, we're not gonna kill ourselves trying to do it. As you can see, we got drag marks. That's from where that one came a weapon. Like I said, y'all, please go watch our latest video. I'm doing this one on my phone because I couldn't get all the places that I wanted with my laptop. I tried, and I got irritated and mad about it. So I had to use my phone on this one. So when I upload it, I'll put all the stuff in the description. But yeah, everybody, this is what we're gonna do. I had to wait for it to cool off because I had to run some errands this morning and do some stuff like usual. But yeah, the radio, I ordered it from Walmart and off the Walmart page, and it didn't come from Arkansas. It's coming from Delaware somewhere, and it said Delaware somewhere. I don't even know where Delaware is. I've never been there. I know it's some small little state that's about the size of a shoe. That's all I can tell you about Delaware. Or is that New Jersey? I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the north. All I know is I don't want to live up there because it snows too much. And when it ain't snowing, it ain't raining. But everybody, I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to get my zip ties, and we're going to fix this. I'm not going to make a video of it. I don't want to bore y'all with me zip tying a fence back up to the pole. But I just want to show you what we did today. And like I said, hopefully they didn't cut the RCA jacks. And if they did, then if they cut the two heads off the RCA jacks, then I'll have to rerun all that. I mean, I'll have to do the RCA jacks, and I'll have to run a brand new remote wire, which I got all that. It's in my room. Everybody, but on this bombshell, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to go inside and get what we need, because we're going to try to do a video tomorrow. It will be, it'll be Triple X versus the Bunny for the American belt. Everybody, and it'll be the same rules. Whoever feet touches the ground first, no matter which side, even the open side will count this time, can win the belt. And on that bombshell, everybody, good night until our next video.